Hey, it's the exact same meal from last time. I mean, hey, if it ain't broke.
I'm home. Oh God! Police
Time for
brutality
you to
already!
die.
About time you got here. We've been waiting for ages, Odo.
What are you doing with that colorful piece of history?
It's a party, innit?
She said the
It's
same.
got to go off with a bang. I mean, fireworks, ideally. But when you ain't got fire, smoke's the next best thing, ain't it?
There's a girl on Fresno Street who can help you with that, I think.
Right. I'll remember that.
You don't have to reload that thing every time I speak.
You really must hear this. It's quite the most extraordinary thing. It's my Swedish bailiff costume. What do you think? I assure you, it will defy your expectations. Take down every detail, Nan Bikotaba.
World-famous great detective regaling his partner about the tale of his adventure. A sight to behold.
Would you care to hazard a guess? Where do you suppose the fiendish runaway had concealed himself? Would you believe? Inside the trunk I found abandoned in his cabin. I was there.
What the hell, man?
I would believe it, yes. I say, Mikotaba, I detect not a hint of surprise. I wonder why that is, Maybe because I was there at the scene as well, Sholmes? What? You were? Then why the deuce didn't you say so before?
Not quite the sight I was expecting to behold, but still, it's hard not to feel privileged to see it. Hello, Mr. Sholmes, Professor Migotaba. I'm finally back from the Bailey.
And not a moment too soon.
Wasn't Migotaba with us there? Like, how did he get here before?
A feast prepared by Iris and Miss Susato awaits. I must say, I haven't seen Susato looking so happy in a very long
You
time.
haven't seen her in such a long time.
Ah, well now, there you are.
She wasn't this happy until the day I abandoned her.
Dinner is on the table, everyone. Please do come and take a seat. Time to fill me boots.
Also, this hasn't been revealed yet, but we all agree the trunk is the Baskerville trunk, right?
Oh, the one
In the center of the
that's
room.
in our evidence? Oh, is it?
I mean, it's gotta be, right?
Maybe. That's cute. That would be a cute
It's
little,
just the
like...
bee is facing upstage away from us.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
Goodness, is that really true, Gina? Yup. I'm losing me copper's clobber and going back to what I know best. It's a diver's life for me.
Oh, wow.
You're really leaving the police force? But why, Ginny?
Well, the boss ain't around no more, so...
Oh,
And anyway, no matter how hard I try, that Reaper ain't never gonna accept a diver turned dick, is he?
Oh, I think he's accepted quite a few diver-turned dicks in his day.
well, people can change, you know.
Ah, yes. That reminds me. I rather thoughtfully offered to relieve the bailiff of this now defunct piece of evidence.
Mr. Sholmes, could I see that for a
No,
second?
no! It's the inspector's pocket watch. The crown's been reattached.
That watch was his pride and joy, a symbol of his great achievements at Scotland Yard. You know, all the lying and assassinations. For 10 years without fail, it measured every second of the man's remarkable career.
And highly illegal career. But now, it's stopped.
It's weird. It's like, I still really like Gregson. Even though he's like actually someone who did bad things for a good reason. Because I think he genuinely thought he was doing a good thing.
But he also
still
did actually
bad things.
Yeah, he thought he was doing the right thing, but he was actually doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Someone needs to keep the memory of Inspector Gregson's career alive. We're taking on the great responsibility of winding that watch every single day again.
Yes, someone with an equally fierce detective spirit. It's gotta be me! There ain't no one else!
Oh God, not you. Did you think we were trying to set you up for
You're
that?
No, that was, you missed the alley-oop on that one.
Quite right. After all, the boss was... Well, he was my boss.
Yes, Ginny. Yes, he was.
Yeah, and I made a promise and all, didn't I, Iris? That I'd become a proper detective one day and track down your old man.
Oh.
Alright then, it's decided. I'll do it.
You don't
I'll be a
need to
detective
worry about
until I find your dad.
Gina, ixnay on the ads day.
Don't worry about that.
And I swear I'll find your dad and bring him kicking and screaming.
Gina, shut the hell up. Awkward, Mr. No-No.
Awkward.
Very awkward.
Emotional damage. I'm not entirely sure that would be appropriate.
Yes, I think, Gina, it might be best to...
I think I'd like you to forget that promise, Ginny.
Hey?
Iris?
Well, obviously, I'd always wondered about who my real
Aw,
daddy is.
she's gonna be like, I don't need to
Course
know
I
anymore.
have. I wanted to know where I've come from. I thought it might tell me something about myself. But I've caused such a lot of trouble trying to find out. For so many people. Hurley, Bruno, Professor Mickey. Oh!
It's okay, Iris. Oh, no, not at all, my dear. Really, you owe no apology to anyone.
Well, anyway, I've decided to give up on it. Because I finally realized he's most likely dead. Oh, sorry, no, I was supposed to say more happy. My daddy is the greatest in the world. I don't think it matters what his name is or where he's from. Don't you agree?
Aww.
Really?
Aww. With every word, Iris.
Hey, thank you, Hurley. Thank you, Daddy.
Aww.
Cute. I think, Mikotaba. Yes, Sholmes? I think that I ought to express my gratitude to you. Oh? For 6 years, you and I solved many a mystery together. And during that time, I remember countless expressions of gratitude for our good services. But a moment ago, I heard the most pleasing expression of gratitude of them all. And I should never have experienced it were it not for you. You old softy Sholmes. But I must confess, it's a weight off my mind to hear you say it. Well then, I think this calls for a lengthy violin recital, wouldn't you say?
No!
Just the lengthiest. Oh, well, the food will go cold. That's the only problem. Maybe next week, Hurley?
Next week.
Are you sure a week is long enough, Iris?
And amidst the most troubling of cases, even reeling from the most shocking of revelations, returning in the evening to this suite of rooms, there's always warmth and happiness to be had. Home of the world's greatest detective, and my home too, my greatest family.
Yeah.
This attic room had been my home and office for almost a year now. I've certainly had some unforgettable experiences whilst I've lived here. I think now the time has come. Time to bid this place farewell.
Naruhodo.
Swedish
It's
ghost?
It's the ghost of where you've been living. You must solve my murder before you can leave England. Stay tuned for the Great Ace Attorney 3, this time with ghosts.
Oh, Professor!
Are you alone? I didn't hear any sound from Susato's room.
Are you going to kill me now? What?
You know too much.
Yes, Sato-san went out after dinner. She took a carriage. Something about an important matter that she needed to take care of.
Ah, I see. I wanted to thank you for what you did earlier.
Oh?
With Iris, I mean. When the subject of her father came up, you kept your damn mouth shut.
Clint Van Zeeks.
I made up my mind many years ago never to tell her who her real father was. It's what was agreed with Genshin, after all.
Lord Clint Van Zeek's final wishes before he died, you mean?
Yes. I've had to take some rather drastic steps at times to protect that secret, you know. I've had to kill quite a few people.
Wait, what?
But the ends
No,
justified the
Mikotova,
means.
please! Not you too!
Calling Susato back to Japan 6 months ago, for example.
That's why?
When I read Soseki-san's report about his final days in London, my heart nearly stopped. He'd stumbled across the crux of that terrible case. The dog's collar.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
The description of the Baskerville insignia left me in no doubt.
Baskerville. I think I've heard that name before.
If you decided to investigate that insignia, sooner or later you'd have made the connection to the Van Zeeks. And to make matters worse, Susato knew of the unpublished story as well. The story that Iris had written based on my notes from the time.
Oh, yes. The Hound of the Baskervilles.
Exactly. It is a work of fiction based on the grim reality of a huge beast of a dog being used as a murder weapon. a dog with the Baskerville family emblem around its neck. Armed with those two clues, I feared you and Susato might arrive at the truth. So I invented that story about having collapsed to justify her leaving London and returning to Japan at once.
Do you not remember the big, rousing speech we gave about how when you hide the truth, the darkness takes hold?
Kingdom Hearts is light.
Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
Has the darkness taken hold of you, Mikotoba? Did you submit, Come Guardian?
All in aid of halting any investigations you and she might have been contemplating.
I see. Something I've never understood is why Susato-san came across a manuscript in Japan, though. You know, Iris's The Hound of the Baskerville story, I mean. Sholmes gave it to him when he was there, at the beginning.
Sholmes sent it to me.
Yeah.
That was before Susato left Japan. He was very troubled about what should be done about it, you see. I'd read it and carelessly left it on my desk, which is where Susato came across it, of course.
She was probably looking for more watches to take apart.
Goddamn, I was just about to say that.
On a damn book instead.
That was the only case Sholmes and I ever pursued that I didn't record in meticulous detail. I was stunned when I discovered that young Iris had pieced together so much of it from my paltry notes. Sholmes and I discussed the matter and decided that we couldn't allow the story's publication. At that point, I returned the manuscript by post to Sholmes for safekeeping.
So, you did all that to stop Iris from finding out the truth about her father?
That's right, because Sholmes had told me how astute she'd become. However, having witnessed events in court today, I must say my opinion has somewhat shifted.
Oh?
Oh? Oh? I think at some point in the future, the time will come for Iris to know the truth. And when it does, well, I believe it will be for the best.
Great Ace Attorney 3 starring Iris Wilson.
I think so too. Actually, Professor, I wanted to talk to you about something too.
Judging from that expression, I'd say you've come to a decision. Have you?
And we're going back to Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I have. I will be returning with you to Japan.
Are you quite sure?
Yeah, it's gonna be like, yeah, we helped Britain's legal system, and now I gotta help Japan's legal system.
I mean, I kind of pretty much beat everybody here, so there's no greater challenge.
There's no challenge left.
I need to return to Japan to test the limit of my abilities.
I'm really only here as a substitute for Cosima. But he's here in Britain now, as originally intended. Locum student Naruhodo doesn't really have a right to stay, I think.
Randomly pulling that joke back out of
I know.
I see. Also, gross. I don't need to know about how much you
Nope,
do.
don't finish that sentence. Looking back now, when I first arrived here in February, this room had nothing in it. Becoming a lawyer just seemed to be the way things turned out. Cosima, Susato-san and Mr. Sholmes all gently pushing me in that direction. And laughing behind my back. I spent the best part of a year immersed in the world, but always aware of a seed of doubt deep inside me. Until today. They started talking Simlish, I don't know why. Standing in that courtroom earlier, all doubts vanished from my mind. I was totally focused. I was sure of my belief in my client, and I was sure I could see the trial through. And at the end of it, I finally realized my resolve. No one else chose this path for me. I chose it myself.
The path of a defense lawyer, eh?
Yes, that's what I am now. That's what I'll be going back with. That's what I'll be going back to you with Japan. Back with you to Japan as. With
That back Japan with
What?
you at
And that's what
with.
you will Japan back with going as. And that's the path I'll be following for the rest of my life.
I think I'm having a strong.
Go back to Japan, you will.
Not Yoda, you can't be on this stream too.
Hey guys, go watch our Yakuza streams. They're really fun.
They're good.
Well, sounds like you've made quite a resolution there.
Title card.
Resolvolution.
I have.
Very well then. I must say, it's extremely welcome news.
But while you're there, I need you to assassinate someone.
Oh!
I shall make arrangements for you to return first thing tomorrow. But I don't imagine we'll depart for a few days.
Fuck, Rainy Meadows said Naruto.
So-
That's an incredible joke.
With the symposium having been cancelled now. Such a shame.
Never mind. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities in the future. Well then, I'll bid you good night.
Hi.
Susato-san?
I just wanted to let you know I'm back.
Okay. Did you, hear what your father and I were discussing?
I'm sorry. I did, yes. I couldn't help it, but...
Awkward,
I couldn't help
Susato-san.
but...
Oh, how much did you hear?
Well... From the part about Iris's real father, I think.
In other words, from the beginning.
So you've made up your mind? You'll return to Japan and continue working as a defense lawyer?
Yes. I'm sorry. I really should have consulted you about it. I did want to earlier this evening, actually. But you'd already gone out.
Oh, no. That's quite all right. I already knew that's what you'd decide, Mr. Naruhodo-san.
You did?
Is she gonna stay?
There's no way she stays, right?
Susato-san.
I mean, she could.
I mean, she would.
Could.
She could stay with Kazuma.
For sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Although I still think he needs to go to jail for a bit.
Yes.
Yeah, probably a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yes?
Kazuma can have a little jail.
As a treat.
I suppose this means it has to be farewell soon.
I suppose.
You'll be a great help to Kazuma going forward. I mean, I know he's a brilliant lawyer, but he's new to the British courtroom. Makes a lot of mistakes, wink.
And he did pretty piss poor in that last case.
He'll certainly benefit greatly having a brilliant judicial assistant at his side.
I'll do my very best.
I wish I could say it, but I just can't. I can't ask her to come with me. After all, she was always supposed to be coming to Britain as Kazuma's assistant.
Are we gonna talk about the
By the
fucking
way,
shade? Oh,
It's just
shade.
yeah.
Okay.
By the way, What is that called?
It's a fucking shovel. It's growing
It's a step ladder.
Growing late. We should both try and get some sleep. I'm sure you must be exhausted after today.
Oh, yes. You're right.
Before I retire, let me just say one more time. You really were quite splendid in court today. So if you ask me, anyone who thinks of you as a substitute or a locum should be ashamed of themselves.
Susato-san. Thank you.
Aww. I love Susato. Might be my favorite character.
She's
I love
great.
her.
I mean,
It's great.
so much of the core cast is really, really good.
yeah.
Hey, it's this scene again. We haven't seen this since the end of the last game.
Ooh, who are we gonna find out?
Yeah.
What seems we're gonna
Is
find
on
out
a
this
list
time?
of people to be assassinated now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we have to go back and save Mr. Turtle before it's too late.
Oh my god.
I mean, let's be honest. Mr. Turtle does
Mr.
not
Turtle
need our
Can't
help.
kill Mr. Turtle.
No, man.
Yeah?
No, what it is Mr. Turtle's been accused of killing Hosonaga, and we have to go back and defend
He would
him.
never kill Hosonaga. I can't believe this.
A
Remember
turtle
how
who loves the water that much would never murder.
Remember how Hosonaga has fatal plot disease and it just actually wasn't it actually
Yeah.
wasn't a plot point?
Yeah.
Despite how I was certain it was going to be a plot point, but
Yeah.
actually it wasn't.
It's incredible. I can't believe this day's finally come.
You're really leaving then, Runo?
I'm afraid so, Iris. Thank you very much for everything. I don't know what I'll do without your wonderful cooking and delicious tea.
Oh. I wish you weren't going. But you have to come back and visit. Say you will.
Hurley's working on a teleporter, so it'll be really easy to
okay.
do.
Of course. I promise.
Well, it was a very brief reunion, but
Do you want us to turn around so you can kiss?
It was also weird that they're not playing the sound effect
No,
for
it's
the
really
text
quiet.
playing.
Yeah.
It's jarring.
it was a pleasure to pursue a case with you again after so long. For a while, at least. It felt like old times. Yes, I suppose, on reflection, there's something to be said for it. Having a little fun once in a while.
I'll just go and say goodbye to the professor as well, I think.
Wait a minute.
The professor.
He's the professor?
All right, Iris, you do that.
Why do you say that?
You
do that.
You do that.
You do that.
Honk. Wait a
My
minute.
favorite character is Mr. Steve Chip.
Swedish ship.
Swedish Steve Chip.
I've just checked,
Oh.
Naruhodo-san. Your luggage is already on board. Such a beautiful morning. Perfect for embarking on a journey, isn't it?
Crank that volume.
Before I set
yeah,
off,
well-
I'd just like to say how thankful I am for everything you've done for me. And give my warmest regards to Kazuma, please.
Actually, I think you ought to give him your regards in person, don't you?
Sorry?
Ryunosuke.
I don't remember his voice sounding like
Kazuma! What are you doing here?
Do you really think
Laughing.
I missed my best friend's departure?
Thanks. To be honest, I'd been looking forward to our wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's
Just
capital.
two wild and crazy guys.
Well, we'll have to save that for another time. Personally, I'm looking forward to facing you in court again.
that. Bro, I'm leaving.
Me too.
I also don't want to embarrass you
We're
again,
both
man.
defense lawyers, so
I'm going to become a prosecutor.
Oh, okay.
I'll stay in Lord Van Zeek's tutelage for the time being, but before long, I intend to be just as formidable as the Reaper himself.
oh, I see.
Oh.
Actually, Ryunosuke, I have a favor to ask.
Name it.
Name it.
Oh, I was gonna say
I'd
take
like you-
karma.
To take care of this for me for a while.
Oh my god, there's so much delicious Pez still inside that hilt.
Oh, good. I'll something to snack on the ship.
Because I've seen it now. I've seen what's inside me. The demon that reared its ugly head that day.
I mean, you got misguided. It's okay, man. Oh yeah, you did almost kill Gregson.
It was only for
Yeah.
the briefest of moments. The last time I came face to face with that inspector, but it was unmistakable. I wanted to kill him. I've always known there are demons that live inside people. And now I know there is one in me. The fact that it very nearly consumed me is something I'll carry with me until the end of my days, while I devote my life to fighting those whose demons have got the better of them. As a prosecutor,
So, that's what you've resolved to do, is it?
Resolve.
until I'm ready to face the demon within me, to slay it once and for all. I leave this in your care, if you'll take it.
Of course I will. I'll keep it by my side. Always. Until we meet again, then. You have your path to follow, and I have mine.
Naruhodo-san? The path you're going to follow from now on. I wonder if I might follow it at your side, unless I'd be a burden.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, thank God, I was going to lose every case if you were not next to me.
I mean, I
was starting to
would
really
very
freak
much like
out.
you to come with me. But aren't you?
You're so predictable, Ryunosuke.
I am?
Honestly, you never change at all. But that's what I like about you.
You mean you knew about this?
You mean you like me?
It was the evening after Lord Van Zeek's
Baka?
trial came to an end. She came to see me at the prosecutor's office.
Really? Oh, when I had that conversation with
yeah,
Professor
That's
Mikotoba.
what I was gonna say. What did she leave for earlier?
I was gonna say, like, it probably had to be to see Kazuma, 'cause I can't
So,
imagine
you go
who
with
else she would have
Ryunosuke
been
back to
visiting.
Japan.
Yes. I know it's unfair of me to follow my own interests like this.
Coming here especially to tell me. You're a stickler for etiquette, aren't you? Well, what are his feelings?
We've never discussed it, of course, and Naruhodo-san has made no such suggestion. I worry that perhaps I'd be a burden to him.
He's just as much of a stickler for etiquette as you are. He'd never say anything before he was asked. But I'd feel happy knowing you were with him. Look out for him on my behalf, will you?
Of course.
Susato-san.
What do you think, Naruhodo-san?
With you by my side, no trial would seem too daunting. Yeah. So if you're willing, I'd be honored if you'd come with me. Together we can take on the world.
Yeah.
I'm terribly incompetent, but
That's
if you'll
not
have
true.
me, I'd be delighted.
She's being nice.
I know.
Not at all. If anyone's terribly incompetent, it's me.
Like that.
Okay, I'm glad you acknowledged it.
Your luggage, Susato-san. There's no time. The ship's going to set sail any minute now.
Oh, it's already on board. I've
It's
checked
all
it.
right. There's no need to worry. As it happens, my luggage is already on board too.
It is?
Your fine judicial assistant has everything in hand as always, I see.
Your ship's about to leave!
Oh, little Iris
Yay!
Time
Cute,
to go.
Iris.
Look after yourself, Ryunosuke.
Kazuma, draw your sword.
Ooh, duel.
Hell yeah. Cutscene? Cutscene!
Swords at dawn?
Oh, nope, not cutscene. Close, though.
In engine.
One day, when our paths cross, once more, we'll fight
the
a
Great
duel,
Ace
a
Attorney
duel of
3.
words across the courtroom. A day I eagerly await as a lawyer.
I've been waiting to hear you say that. Partner,
Yeah!
Yeah!
Finally said it. Thank God.
They
If he
said
went
it.
the rest of the game without saying partner again, I was gonna lose it.
Yeah!
Don't forget me then, Kazuma.
as if I could, Ryunosuke.
And Mr. Sholmes, thank you so
Oh?
much. I'm very much
Or
indebted to
Sholmes'
you.
voice.
Indeed, Mr. Naruhodo. I believe you are.
I'll never forget all you've done for me during my time in London.
Quite. I should like to think you will remember your debt of gratitude. Especially when I visit you in your country. What? The truth is, although many are ignorant of the fact, the world is far smaller than most folk realize.
You're getting even smaller every day.
Well, I'd be delighted if you came to Japan one day.
Oh yes, would welcome you with open arms, Mr. Sholmes. Oh, that sounds wonderful! I can't wait!
In that case, let us conclude that this is to be merely a brief parting, my dear fellows.
Until the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles 3.
And that brings us to the end of my adventures in Great Britain. A peculiar twist of fate brought me halfway around the world those many months ago.
That's really cute.
But that was just the start of my journey. Who knows where fate will lead me next? Still, I'm confident this won't be my last meeting with the friends I've made in London. And when we're together again, no doubt the first words I'll hear will be,
Objection? They're gonna do objection?
Come, the game is afoot.
Oh, duh.
I'm sure when we meet again, we'll probably be defending Soseki Natsume for the third time, I
Our
bet.
friends from the east sailed steadily towards the distant horizon. But Sholmes' face was alight with joy. The times may change, but a steadfast friendship will remain true, Wilson. We have but to gently close our eyes, and we are with our companions once more.
Aw, that's cool.
Aww.
So I do just
that.
Cute.
And when I do, I can hear his strong,
There it
familiar
is.
voice
Okay.
ring out.
Objection!
Yeah!
Until we
Yeah!
meet again, Bruno.
Ace Attorney.
Shoot me.
He made the games, yeah. Oh my
You better watch out for the brick shoe.
Leprechaun just donated $100. Thank you so much.
I've been thoroughly inundated with inquiries about my remote cinematograph, but I'm no purveyor of electrical goods and wanted the promised closed court secrecy.
Anyway, I've decided an absence from London is in order. A sojourn in distant climes. The Empire of Japan, perhaps. I understand that wardrobe class incurs no charge whatsoever. I get it.
Yeah.
That's cute.
All right,
That's
I forgot we got the gauntlet for you, Wes.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
no,
Bridge.
little break already.
I gave a little note to Hurley the other day. It just said, "Thank you for everything, Daddy."
Aww.
And it made Hurley cry. And I gave him some lotion I'd invented as well, to dye his hair red safely. But he said that might make him cry too, so he'd rather not use it.
Cute.
yeah,
Hilarious.
Yasumasa Kitagawa was fucking in their Duffy on this fucking soundtrack.
Yeah, man. In those days, when I was known as the Reaper, I felt your presence at my side. Once, unable to bear the burden of that grim pseudonym, I even retired from the courtroom. Despite everything, I still wear your prosecutor's badge with pride. But the darkness that once beset me is no more, as you too are no more. In the words of a young foreign friend of mine, I must stride forward toward a brighter future.
Yeah.
Yeah! The boss left a note for me, you know, and I can read every letter now, A to F, the whole lot. It's cleared a load of stuff up. The boss was trying to protect me, see? And that's exactly what me and Chief Inspector Toby here are going to keep doing for Londoners. I only wish I could have said how grateful I was before we, you know.
Wow, they're gonna leave us on a sad note. For
Yeah, on a
Regina? Like,
sad
damn,
face,
y'all.
Regina.
I mean, go
It's
off,
like
I guess.
overtones are happy, but she ends on a sad sprite.
No,
Oh,
you don't
what?
get to talk. You're dead.
Hey, Gina, the truth is, I'm not the upstanding fellow you think I am.
Okay.
Also, hey, it's Gregson from the dead. You might be a diver in heart, but it's a good heart. You reminded me I need to be true to myself.
In hell.
I've got one more job to take care of before it's ta-ta to London town for the foreseeable. And then, I've got to complete your education in the art of detection, a la Gregson, as
Gotcha,
they
yeah, this
say.
is the letter. Sorry, I'm an idiot. This is his last words to her.
I love this Gregson face.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck? He's like,
He's like,
seductive.
hey.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Hey! Your Excellency, this man is accused of illegally entry into the Minister of Foreign Affairs office.
Objection! A bleak overstatement overruled. The minister has been detained in Britain anyway.
Who is this caddish counsel for the defense and woman and forbidden in the courtroom?
Oh, really? My friend Susato-san is in the British courtroom all the time and doing a wonderful job!
Oh my god, he looks even worse!
engaged the services of a regular legal team.
It is! Oh my god!
He's on trial for killing Mr. Turtle!
fucking called
Oh
it!
my god!
Why is his legal team not second not to me and Raven Body?
No!
That's a very bad legal team!
What the fuck did we
Mr.
call that?
Turtle!
Mama, is it true about Japanese people? Are they experts at filleting corpses?
Yes, they are.
Fish
Okay.
corpses on the whole. I like to hone my own filleting skills. You don't mind, do you, Mama?
Are you threatening to kill me?
Yes, I do. I'm not a corpse
Oh,
yet,
yeah, okay.
am I?
No. And I'm glad.
Wow, this is a really heartwarming moment from
Yeah.
A criminal and a very
a terminally goth girl.
and a soon-to-be criminal.
terminally god.
terminally
coroner.
tsundere goth girl. Not tsundere, yandere.
Oh, yeah. Here I am again in Great Britain on the invention of my dear old university friend. He sent me a very nice letter saying he'd like to show me around now that everything was settled. But what have I done? I was so excited I picked a splendid hotel, and now I can't afford the bill. Oh, Barrick, come to my rescue again, please. I wish I could just vanish into thin air sometimes. He's gonna make the teleporter.
Ishins.
And it will kill someone. just like his last invention.
Hey.
Hey,
When I went to make the waxwork impression of the killer in the cemetery, I realized what had happened. But even in the witness stand of the highest court in the land, I could never speak of it. The Lord Chief Justice and I had struck a bargain, you see. For a faithful reproduction of the visage, there is nothing that the spells would not do.
You're also going to jail, by the way.
Damn, that name is Yumiko Ichida, and I thought for a second it said Uchiha, and I was like, holy shit, the Uchihas work on this game.
Everyone calls me Gossip. I said jolly little tidbit to passerby. Everyone calls me a pepino, and I sell the spaghetti. It's more bread than any.
Everyone, they call me. No, I cannot do it. This is ridiculous.
Oh, Daly, how charming. You've made lots of new friends here, I see.
Yes, and when we're released, we're all going to strike it rich together.
Oh shit, that's right. Voucher 50 bit saying, fun visuals fact, this is the only time both of them are on screen, and I'm so fucking mad. That's true. Yeah.
When I was accepted on the foreign study tour, I knew exactly what path I had to take. And however it might have ended, I knew that I wanted you there to see it. If I'd ended up in the dock, there's no one I would have rather had defending me. Wagga High. But now, thanks to you, there's a new path I want to take. I'm sure we'll meet again in the courtroom, my friend. Until then, I leave Karama in your care.
I've made some tea, Naruto-san. It's important that you rest whilst you can. Alright, now back in the cupboard. Once we arrive in Japan, you shall be busy establishing your new office.
But I have a ticket and everything.
I'm so
Please.
delighted to be accompanying you. After all, your talents have been recognized by a great detective. Because you really are the greatest of lawyers. A great ace attorney, some might say.
Lol.
Alright, now really roll credits. Come on. Oh wait, they are. Ah!
Aww. Hey, they finished the Dharma!
Hey, there's the Dharma!
Yeah! I was waiting for that bit to
Cute.
pay off. I was waiting for it. Oh no. Oh no. He's here.
There he is, the mastermind of everything.
We never got to the bottom of his treachery.
We got the bad end.
No, we never figured it out. Oh, now we got to do the walk cycle where they all join in.
While this bit plays on, let me just thank you all for watching this.
Yay!
This has been, as I pointed out before we started the stream, we've been technically started playing the first part of this game over 2 years ago. That's crazy. Absolutely bonkers. And here we are. We did it. Thanks to y'all. Y'all are the best. And in case you didn't know, because a bunch of people constantly still leave YouTube comments asking what we're going to play next, we're going to play Apollo Justice next. But to that extent, if you're watching live, I made a little poll just about some questions about our Ace Attorney content and how you want to receive it and play it. Not play it. We play it.
Do you want it? Do you want it in pill form? Do you want it in liquid
Yeah,
form?
exactly.
How do you want our content?
Hopefully, never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke.
Was it going to be a?
Suppository.
Hopefully, it's not a suppository.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
I love shit. They're doing the Shamspear jumps though. Incredible.
They're doing the Shamspear.
Oh, she's just prodding him.
She's poking him.
Suseki voguing out still. Wagga High being evil as fuck.
Work, bitch. Yes, work.
Give me some of those Enoch Jumper animations. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bohemian Boy.
No, he lost his balloon! Give him another one!
I will not give him another balloon.
Screw this kid!
I like to watch him cry. His tears feed
that's
me.
Cool. The motion capture for the tap dancing was somebody separate. That's cool. Shout out to Janet Sue.
Hairbrain was almost twerking it there.
Janet Sue's still working on all of these games. The actual GOAT.
Sandwich, the true villain behind everything.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. So wait, Gossip and Daily were different people.
They were different people. What the fuck? I don't know if I knew that he had an axe on him the whole time.
Look at me, I'm doing the chicken dance. Spaghetti.
No.
For a second, when it showed Gregson, I thought it was going to start showing like dead characters, and I was like, "Wait, no, Gina, why are you there?" Whoa!
Oh yeah! Dance up,
Whoa! Hell yeah! Look at him go! Oh, he's doing a little Cincinnati's. Yeah, cute.
What?
Hey, Jigoku, you suck.
You suck.
Hey, Strongheart.
Strongheart.
You also suck.
Clapping.
Hey, thank you for celebrating the end. And Cosmo.
Barrack 2, probably?
Yeah.
Was Barrack not in that at all? Or did I miss something?
No, he was with Albert.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Mario, get out of here.
Mario wouldn't support this game. It had way too many women in it.
Also, it's a good thing that Ryunosuke was around to carry Susato the whole time, am I right?
Mario, get out of here.
Oh, wow.
Most importantly, thank you, the people playing this game and watching this stream.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to have a conversation and be like, wow, Susato, I can't wait for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles 3.
Finn.
Folks, that's actually gonna do it for Great Ace Attorney Chronicles with an actual lawyer. Oh, fancy art.
The Risen Resolve.
This art looks so good, it's like it was made by our community. But hey, we'll do community art next week, as well as the polls on what we thought of the different cases in this game, as well as a character ranking tier list. We're gonna have a good time with that. I know some people want us to play escapades. We might, possibly. I kind of feel like I'd rather go on to something new, but we'll see what the timing is like. Because I also feel like we're gonna have more art than normal. So that I feel like it's gonna take an hour and a half on its own, and then the tier list. So I feel like we're gonna get 2.5 minutes on that, or 2.5 hours, not minutes.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. It's great to have you along with us.
Yeah.
Appreciate you as always.
Mm-hmm.
Love you guys.
Y'all are the best.
It was fun. It was fun to be doing this for you guys, and thanks for making jokes with us and hanging out.
You make us better from reading your jokes and the interactions we have. So genuinely, we do thank you.